Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you if I could speak, to have you here live and in charge. An amazing day of broadcasting, an amazing day of everything that you get to see out there, and we can appreciate you, and we thank you all very much for just being awesome and taking care of each other. We're going to change over to our display capture because other SDK is not working. Stevens Motorsports tonight is going to be your sponsor for this race. It is the championship race for the Throwback Series, the NASCAR Throwback Series, formerly known as another name, but we're all good with that. We're here to empower and to make things the best that they are. And tonight, 175 laps at the Rockingham Speedway, the Rock, the legendary. Well, you know, they wanted me to do an impression, but I can't really do that. It's just not how it goes. Your weather report here tonight, 70 degrees on the track temperature. It's going to be 65 degrees on the weather. No humidity, overcast skies with a 1 mile an hour wind. It's going to be calm, cool, collective, and the 75% fuel. Here's your starting grid for tonight's race. Costy's going to be your pole sitter. Bunnell's going to be your outside pole sitter. So the drivers that are going to be 1 and 2 right now, well, they're basically going to negate those points. That's kind of how it is. Thank you very much, Jared, for being out there. Much love to you. Josh Brock, Kevin Sully going to make it road number 2. Wolfenbarger, Rich Holland going to be there road number 3. Dustin Haynes, Tom Gobb, road number 4. J.D. McKaylee and Jason Miz going to be out there road number 5. Jeff Pless and Parker Weekly there in row number 6. Row 7 will be A.J. Stevens, Eric Dillingham, Zach King, Mike McKaylee, Anthony Mack, McPherson, Diesel Hunter, Gary Freeman, and Tyler Nichols. And Amar's going to be your race controller out there. He's going to be kicking butt, taking names. We are ready to go. How about your points jumping into today's race? This is where it's going to be Bunnell, Cossey, Wolfenbarger, Holland, and J.D. McKaylee, your top 5 in points. The top 2 separated by 2 points, and that right there is that pole position. So that is a 1-point deficit as it would be live. Wolfenbarger 9 points off of second place, would need the other 2 to have an atrocious day to be able to make that happen. It is crazy to see. Here is your Best of the Rest championship, pretty much solidified by Josh Brock. But A.J. Stevens has a close battle going on with him and Zach King as well. So all of these drivers are going to be ready to go and ready to rock it out. Here is the overall standings from 1 through 18 here at Rockingham for the championship race. It's going to be insane. We're going to have a ton of speed, a ton of grip, and all of these drivers are going to be ready to go. I'm going to get rid of the singular ticker on the bottom so you guys can see all the overlays. We're going to have some fun. Going to be entertainment value. Everybody's going to be ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're solid. I'm solid. How about it, Pitter Patter Rockingham? Green flag. Championship race, 175 laps. Josh Brock leaving pit lane now as these drivers try to get underway. 17 to the inside. Trying to negate that point by leading a lap. 17 all the way to the bottom side. He's going to carry over out 18 to the outside. Wall's going to be dangerous. The championship, too. Oh, 17 has the one of Wolfenbarger to the inside. 3 spots early gained by the one. 17 trying to lead that lap. Needs that point. And it'll be all of the laps led. Going to take your time. Get yourself through the mix. Wall tap for the one. 1 to the bottom side. 18 up on the high side. Cossey. Battle for the lead between 2. 1 drags 17 to the bottom. 17 carries that position. That is that one position point. Right now a tie. And that would go to the 18. Wolfenbarger, fastest lap of the race. 23.27. Bunnell needs to lead a lap here. Good to see everybody out there. If you haven't done so, again, AJ Stevens is going to be part of the Stevens Motorsports Group. They are the sponsor for tonight's race. JB's Paint Shop giving you a lot of the action here as well. There's the 5 of Tom Gom up 1. Biggest mover of the race right now, Zach King. Is going to be up 4, trying to move forward as the Gen 6 car gives you an absolute incredible workaround and a whole bunch happening here for everybody. Good to see you all out there. Hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Keep the chats lively. I want to hear them all. I want to see what you all are doing because, well, let's face it, you're all amazing. Want to take a look at a couple of things here as things do progress, and we are live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, X, and TikTok. TikTok's live out there. Thank you to everybody for being out there. Appreciate all the fine folks and knocking it out of the park. Thank you to all of you for, doing the deed and being the coolest cats that you could ever be. What was I going to look at? Oh, that's what I was going to look at. How about your player bios? Points leader coming into today's race going to be Jesse Bunnell, the number 17 car, 40-84 on the I rating with 2 wins in 16 starts. Has finished second in the standings in the first 2 seasons. This is the 3rd season of the Throwback Series. It's 12 top 5s, 14 top 10s, and 2 points above Joseph Cossey coming into today's race. It is insane. And then looking out for Joseph Cossey right there, tied for the most wins of the season with 4 in 16 starts, 51-40 on the I rating. Well, they're reckoning we're going to see a caution here at some point. There it is. There's the caution coming out here. Jason Miz having an issue. Oh, no caution. There is no caution. I thought there was going to be a caution there. As we'll see Jason Miz up on the racetrack. Take a look here. Little free down to the bottom. Hits the bottom of the track. And back up on the racetrack. His nose was up there. I'm surprised the caution did not come out. Here's a look one more time. Comes out. It's free. A little net code helps that situation. Miz able to hold on to it. So he's going to go to pit lane here. And we'll be good to go. So back at it. Here's Wolfenbarger out front. Bunnell is going to be in second. I wanted to go back. We'll go back to the player bio of Joseph Cossey real quick. 51-40 in the I rating, 4 wins, 16 starts. Has 5,250 points coming into today. 2 points off of the lead coming into today's race. 9 points above third. And that is your current race leader, Garrett Wolfenbarger. Has 10 top 5s, 14 top 10s in this series as they all try to track each other down. And that'll be the cause of this race. Good to see everybody out there. Thank you to everybody watching. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. You're all keep killing it out there. I appreciate you so much. Because that's the way of the world. All right. I encourage you all to get out there and have some fun. We're going to throw our beautiful, I'll throw my camera back up on the TikTok. So if you want to know what I look like, well, that's your chance. TikTok, go to the TikTok live and you'll be able to see what I do and how I do it, how many screens I stare at. There's 1, 2, 3/10 of a second. There is Spicy, though. Spicy's going to be in third. Rich Holland, recovering from some surgery, loves his short tracks. We'll see what the 35 can do here in that Toyota. 2.9 second difference here. He and Kevin Savoy, who had a dog in this fight, try to work his way back forward. All the love in the world for all of these drivers. Cossey back to 5th here as the pole sitter trying to save a little bit of tire here, getting the back bumper to the 99. 18.99. AJ Stevens getting around it. JD McKaylee. 9 to the bottom side. 31 rolling the corner. Big look at what these drivers are doing. That's going to be Eric Dillingham as I get rid of that on TikTok. Eric Dillingham is, Parker Weekly have a little bit of blank. 22 right here. He is on board, a little purple. That's inside a semi. He got rid of that second passenger seat there. Hold on, Eric. Don't blink. That's what he is doing in that one. Good to see him out there running. Thank you again to all of the Beef Jerky Unlimited driver cams out there. There is Joshua Brock trying to work his way forward as well. The 40 started from pits. It's going to be out 14 from the qualifying. Had to step away, but there he is working this racetrack, 15 of 75. You see the sparks leveling out this racetrack right now. Those sparks are absolutely that left front dragging the ground, and you can see this track with all the character that it has really starting to put in the effort, starting to put in the grind, and there is AJ Stevens. That is the Stevens Motorsports fam out there giving you some love and taking care of just everything he's got going on. Stevens Motorsports, a YouTube channel. He's not only a former IRL racer, but gets out here on the simulator, has a great channel. Go check him out, youtube.com. There's a link in the description on YouTube and Facebook. Go check him out, Stevens Motorsports on YouTube. Want to grow his channel just as much as you folks have helped grow ours. Hello, Blinky. Good to see you out there. Nate says Eric's setup is awesome. I think it's the coolest setup. It's the most unique setup out there from any standpoint, right? Because he gets to show off some of the coolest stuff he's ever had. I think he's a legend. Gonna be a legend in the making, right? And we're gonna move Chad up there. Let's go. I'm awesome. I think I'm doing pretty darn good. Hope you all are doing fantastic tonight as well. That is all the chat out there. Wolfenbarger, a 9/10 of a second lead over Bunnell. Cossey trying to work his way back forward. Those position points would matter right now. 2 position points is what he needs to maintain. And right now, 35, 8 to the outside, Parker Weekly, 18 back to the inside, 35 trying to roll. There's Kevin Savoy out front of Cossey, and that would put Bunnell out by 1 point over the season. You're so excited to watch a good broadcast, you threw your phone. Don't throw your phone. Those things are, don't do that. You never want to do that. Wolfenbarger out front, full second. Bunnell trying to save. Wolfenbarger would need the bonus points here, but I'm going to tell you, he's going to need the 17 or the 18 to have a very bad day. Your wheel calibrated and it slipped. No. Don't do that. Cossey. But under the back straightaway into 2. Love this track. This is one of my favorite short tracks on the market because of the grip and everything you have to make this car do. And right there, you see the bumps into the corner, just how much you have to travel this corner. 99 low line exit off the corner is going to carry speed down the back straightaway. 18 going to be up near the wall. A good run so far for all these drivers. We're seeing egg shapes, but we're seeing the 18 try to hold on to the bottom side. And right now, Bunnell trying to maintain a gap and try to maintain his spot. Tyler Nichols up 10 spots, going to be your biggest mover of the race. 42. He's doing a great job. 10 spots gained in 10th, started 20th. Back of the back, trying to get himself a little bit extra. Jason Miz on pit road. I think he's going to be out of the race. That is unfortunate for the Miz. Seeing him on pit lane be the way it works. There is Gary Freeman of the 97. Up a little wall tap. Diesel Hunter back behind. 75. A little riveting. These throwback paint schemes, part of the JB's Paint Shop repertoire. And, of course, what we saw with Coulter. And I am going to give a shout out to Coulter for getting involved with all these paints as well. Mr. Coulter's an absolute legend in the painting market when it comes to these. But I encourage you to check out what Josh Brock does. Joshua Brock, JB's Paint Shop. You can find him on Trading Paints, and I encourage you to go do so. 24-175. These race laps are going to be dropping heavily here right now. 24.46 for your race leader. 24.42 for the 17. Kevin Savoy, 24.22. Cossey, 24.19. As now we start to see that race gap start to close in. Wolfenbarger still out front, the number 1. Like to dig it, man. That's what we look at. That's what we see. And hopefully everybody can enjoy what's happening here. Joshua Brock, again, 13th, 9.5 back, trying to close in. Actually, 9 seconds back now. We'll see what the old 18 can do. He's going to be inside the 17 here across the front stripe. We'll try to drop in 18-17. This is the battle for the win here. when it comes to championship standings. Joseph Cossey came in 2 points behind, got the pole. That's a bonus point. And has led a lap. That's another bonus point. Right here, Cossey makes the win if he stays ahead of the 17. And actually needs one more spot. 17, 18, side by side. 18 carrying, I can speak, the bottom side of the racetrack here, and still trying to work on some good pace. Still trying to clear the 17. These two will battle. Again, back into the throttle. This is that 1 point that Bunnell needs. And right now, Kevin Savoy trying to go after the race leader. 28 of 175. Thank you to AJ and all the fine folks out there. Thank you to Amar for being the race controller all week. This is for the championship, Nate. All the marbles. Final race. Final Wednesday night broadcast for the Throwback Series here for Signature Esports. And it's been an absolute pleasure to see everybody out here. The battle is between Joseph Cossey, who's in third, and Jesse Bunnell. And right now, Bunnell 1 point off of Joseph Cossey right now. And that is the battle that you're going to see. Wolfenbarger needs Cossey and Bunnell to finish 8th or back right now. Garrett can get the most laps led. He's going to get a bonus point for leading a lap, so that chips in to the 2 point deficit. He needs 9 position points over. 11 position points. So I take that back. He's going to need the 18 and the 17 to finish 10th or back. And anything can happen. This race can flip on a dime. And right now, Garrett might be able to win the race, but his championship standings are going to be right there between these two. Bunnell working the high side here. Bunnell dropping back. Cossey, long run race pace here, the 18. Little wall tap for him. Anything can happen. Joshua Brock has the 12 of J.D. McHaley side by side. 40 gets a big run down to the back straightaway. A Thunder Alley is what they call it here at Rockingham. And incredible pace, incredible timing. All of these drivers still putting in huge responsibilities, and we're good to see it. Brian, thank you for the like out there. Rob Van Ness, thank you for the like. Scott, thank you for the like out there as well on our Facebook page. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it's going to be just as important as anything else that we do. So I encourage you to do so. Thank you so much. All right. Brock leads the Best of the Rest championship to, well, you know, everything he can. There's Dustin Haynes at the 29. Little Cartoon Network paint scheme going on there. Tom Gom, of course, one of the iconic. Whoa, so close to the wall. Man, oh man. What a good run this has been. I thought a little short track racing might have been a little bit aggressive. Might have saw some cautions, but for the time being, everything's been nice, cool, calm, and kosher. And Kevin Savoy and Joseph Cossey now to the back bumper to the one. 99 to the back bumper to the one. It's going to push him up the racetrack. 99 to the bottom side. One pinches him down. Side-by-side racing here, and they get on the front straightaway. Kevin Savoy trying to lead. Right there is the 75 to the bottom side. We're going to see this braking zone. Good track awareness for Diesel Hunter back here. Diesel making that great line work in his favor. 18 to the outside of the 99. Cossey trying to go to the lead here. 99 to the bottom side. 18 working the outside lane. 1 to the bottom side. Wolfenbarger going to have to defend over to the 18 as well as the 99 here. And Bunnell closing in, saving a little bit of tire. He goes back 2.5 seconds. And right now, here comes Parker Weekly. 7 spots gained for the 8. 8 to the outside. This is going to be about two things. It's going to be about tires. It's going to be about fuel strategy. That is one of the things that we have seen with this racetrack and this race line. Right now, 99 to the outside of the one. One bump to him. 18 trying to lead again. Momentum is everything. 18 tightens up here. Gets side by side. One back into the throttle. 99 is going to be able to clear As the 18 drives back forward, Wolfenbarger, Cossey bounces it off the apron. It's going to get up to the 1. 1 able to side draft forward. Big change. 18 leads that lap. And there's the 2 of Mike McHaley. 18. Oh, baby. Oh, Nilly. That about got close. Come on, Mike. You got this. Mike goes a natural lap down, carrying the corner. And right now, the 99 trying to go back to work on the rest of this field. Front straightaway, 39, now 40 laps complete. This time by as the 99 goes to work. 18 to the bottom side. 18 bounces. 1 in dirty air. Bunnell trying to save a little bit here. I think that's what's going on. I think the 17 trying to regroup and refresh because Joseph Cossey right now would be your championship points leader. Whoa, baby. It's getting interesting. We still got green flag pit stops. Still a little exciting for you folks. We're going to get rid of Cam. And we're going to let you folks have at it out there. Thank you to everybody for kicking butt and taking names. You're all amazing. And I'll be back with you in just a second. All right. 49 laps complete this time by Bunnell carrying the corner. We'll see what the drivers are going to be doing here. This is going to be interesting to see how Bunnell, he's got a rebound from this one. Second, 2 years in a row. I know he wants a championship here, and that's That's very important, only to him, but I'd like to see it because, well, your two-time champion is that guy right there. Kevin Savoy trying to win this race. Missed a few races this season, so took himself out of contention, but has definitely been able to really, really make this one work. And man, oh man, he's just done a phenomenal job. And we, hats off to Kevin Savoy. He's been class in the field, as well as Cossey out there. Wolfenbarger's had a great season as well. Cossey would, this were a tie, would win based on wins. That's the first stat that's looked at. 4 wins in the series. So Bunnell needs to make sure that he has the right pace. Joseph Cossey in the 18. That's a 99 carrying the corner. Lap times the 18 with the wall tap there. Tires are going to be big here. Also, keeping the car clean is going to be big as well. Parker Weekly trying to work his way back forward. The 1935 I-rated driver, the number 8, little Dale Earnhardt Jr. Did you see and hear about what's going on with that number 8? Wolfenbarger dropping back. Pushed kind of hard early. We'll see. 8 gets a little frayed out of the bottom side. Doing a great job of trying to keep it out of the back bumper of the 1. Ooh, wall tap for the 8. He's good. He's hold on to it. And AJ Stevens up 8 as well. Tyler Nichols up 9. The 42 is up 10. He's got the 2 of Mike McKaylee in front of him. And we're seeing lap traffic be a part of it. 12 drivers on the lead lap. Last driver on the lead lap right now, right in front of your leaders. That'll be the 5 of Tom Gom, 18. Trying to work the outside. It's going to be right there. Across the front straightaway, 5 staying low. 99 has a good run here into the corner. 99 will drop in second lane. Tom Gom, first driver off the lead lap. Tyler Nichols, 4 seconds ahead now. Trying to work on it. Dillingham coming to pit road. So some green flag pit stops are already working. Josh Brock up to 7th. Has been able to work his way into a good situation here. But definitely sees that driver in front of him. Trying to see where Bunnell's going to be putting in the effort. 18, 99. And a chance to split this one in thirds. Drivers coming off pit road. See the pit road sign on the 2. Down to the bottom side, 18, 99. 99 gets to the 2. And Mike McKaylee back on the racetrack. Caution comes out. That is not what Jesse Bunnell needed to see. Bunnell's going to be a lap down here. He's going to get tires and fuel. He'll be able to get the free pass here because everybody else is going to come to pit road, but he's got a lot of work. And that's not what you wanted to see. Kevin Savoy didn't want to see that either. Mike McKaylee was on the bottom side. Here's what happened. 18 went to the high side. The 99 went to go to the outside. I don't know if the 2 lifted there. Man, oh man. Poor Mike. Oh, he got free. He did lift. Man, oh man. Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Premier Racing Setups. Make sure that you get out there and you go visit them and, use that link. I got to do some typing here, folks, because apparently my chat logged me out. Stream it isn't under iRacing. Why not? Well, thank you, Misty. I appreciate you. It's under Pet Shop Simulator. That is not what we're doing. Thank you for letting me know. I'm so sorry about that. We're good. This is definitely not pest. Thank you, Misty. I appreciate you. No, it is definitely not. Definitely not. I put it under iRacing. Thank you very much. Thank you, Misty. We did a pet shop simulator, life simulator stream the other day where we did like random life simulators that are out there. And when I did that, that's when we changed the tag to make sure that it was there because we made some YouTube videos we're going to put out as far as game reviews and stuff like that. So thank you very much for letting me know. I appreciate you. All right. Definitely not pet. No, that's a lot more NASCAR than it is Pet Shop Simulator. So yes, we did do that. So if you didn't check that out, you can watch the VOD out there on Twitch. But we're going to be putting out we're definitely going to be putting out a VOD on YouTube about both of the games that we played. One was the Pet Shop Simulator. The other one was the what was it? It was the Outlet Factory Simulator or something like that. Kevin's Boy's going to get the OL here. Cossey, Parker Weekly, Rich Holland's going to be your top three. Everybody came out on pit road. Some drivers came in a lap later. Spicy was your lucky dog here, I do believe. Put on 59. I do kitchen restoration sim. You can role play as James, but really? We'll have to check it out. I like those ones. Really? All right. I'll have to check it out. Words are hard tonight. That's okay. Words are hard every day. I have to speak my words all the time, right? It's kind of the way this one goes. Rockingham, the track. Well, thank you for being out there. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. I have moments of unclarity. First caution of the night. Drivers are ready to go. I'm ready to go. Hopefully you're ready to go. It's going to be an absolute legendary restart here. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Much love to you. Big old Prime coming our way. Green flag, 62 of 175. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. That is very legendary of you. Welcome to the Warrior Nation. I encourage you to get out there and give us a big old let's go. 8 to the outside. Parker Weekly's had a good race pace here. Joseph Cossey to the front. Parker Weekly, big run on the outside. 18 on the bottom side. 8 down on the bottom, or up on the high side. Sorry, I mean, see, words. Those words. Thank you very much for the Prime. That is Jeff Bezos money coming right at us. Well, thank you very much. Parker Weekly up 10. Tyler Nichols on the 42 up 15. J.D. McHaley behind. Spicy. Parker Weekly going to the lead on the outside. Joseph Cossey right here. Cossey does not need to win the race at this point. He's got enough position points between here and Jesse Bonnell, who is stuck behind a whole bunch of lap traffic right now. He's going to need to work his way forward. He needs that green flag run. Championship hopes for Jesse Bonnell as he tries to track down Garrett Wolfenbarger. Parker Weekly. Parker Weekly is running nicely here. Cossey putting in the effort here. Parker, and I tell you what, Joseph has good long run race pace. He's going to back his corners up. He's running on the bottom side of the racetrack. He's doing just fine to be able to keep himself moving forward. Good progress, continuing to push. Well, thank you very much. Also, folks, a reminder that we do have those sound alerts. Those sound alerts are not on our iRacing streams. If you're out there on Twitch, those sound alerts that you're going to see from Owned, those are only during our caution comes out on what was that, lap 55. I was answering something on the other side there, folks. Apologies. Those alerts, don't use them here. Don't use them until we get to our personal gaming streams because, well, they won't show up on this one right now. Did that on purpose. Oh, 12 to the bottom. Come on, JD. AJ's going to go to the outside. Stevens working second to the point standings of the Best of the Rest Championship. Still working. Parker Weekly in and out. Cossey's going to be in second. Parker, come on now. Timing tower resetting there when Parker was blinking. That was what was happening there. 1 3/4 second here, trying to outstretch it. Jesse in the pits. He is in the pits. He is behind them all, and right now a lap down. He got. He didn't get handed a good deal there. He really didn't. It's going to be a lap down. He would be your eligible lucky dog. Would have to work his way back through the field a couple of times here. He was 2 laps down. He took the free pass to get himself back on the lead lap because he came to pit road to try to short pit this one. Parker Weekly having an issue there. He tried to short pit the leaders and went 2 laps down. Took the free pass to get back on the lead lap. So Bunnell needs to work his way forward. Kevin Savoy has worked his way back up to 6th here from getting the UL. He's going to have to try to get his pace, move it forward. Right now, 2-second lead between Parker Weekly and Joseph Cossey. Cossey has Tyler Nichols behind him. Every point's going to matter here. Kevin Savoy with an opportunity. Garrett Wolfenbarger trying to carry him his corners. He's got a good day. Dustin Haynes coming to pit lane. Or it looked like he went down to the bottom of the racetrack to the 29, keeping himself on the bottom side here. Parker Weekly out front, 11 spots gained. Tyler Nichols behind the 18. And Spicy to the bottom side. Rich Holland, fresh off of surgery. Probably has the bird on top of him. And I mean, he's got that little bitty parrot he's got. Probably riding his shoulder. Yeah, no. All the cool things he's got going on. Eric Dillingham, there's your beef jerky. A little bit of driver cams coming back at you here. Eric Dillingham. Absolute legendary. Forgive me on the driver cam scene there, folks. I don't know what's going on with that one right now. We've got to get rid of that. Here we go. I fixed it. I forgot the SDK was having an issue. It's reading something else. I don't know why. There's Josh Brock, currently 11th right now. Last driver in the lead lap, 6.7 seconds behind Parker Weekly. And again, a lot of these drivers having good long-run race pace. And there's our sponsor for today's race. 8 spots in 5th. Has the 99 to the bottom side. It's going to go back to 6th. 7 spots gained. Stevens Motorsports driver AJ Stevens. Robin out there watching. Robin, if you're having some love, much love to you. I hear that you're having some headaches and whatnot. I hope that you're feeling better. Much love to you. I hope you do feel better. 77 to 175. Okily dokily. Checking on some things. We got a race tomorrow night, folks. If you haven't checked it out, it's going to be the Cool Dog Xfinity Series here for Signature Esports. It's our own Xfinity Series, and I'm super thrilled to have the B car back on our platform. Very happy to be able to get ourselves in that positive situation. Spicy having an issue. All right, Spicy. He's got a little bit of a blank, but he's fine. 31 rolling. Spicy's having modem issues just like we were having modem issues just the other day. Middleman. How about it? Parker Weekly, 1.9 second lead. Cossey now trying to run down Parker here. Kevin Savoy does have a little bit of gap between he and Tyler Nichols. Tyler Nichols up 16. Move over, they say. Spicy working it as well. Again, Bunnell would be your lucky dog here. I knew what he was trying to do there. He was trying to manage that. And now the 8 running up on the high side here. Karim carries the outside wall, gets a little love tap there. Tyler Nichols, AJ Stevens. Spicy trying to get around as well. Spicy trying to work down to the bottom side, and right now losing some ground behind the 42. 35 carries the corner. 42 off the corner. 12 to the bottom side. Front straightaway. That's the way it looks. Here's what it looks as the drivers come across the start and finish line here. This one is very banked. It's very bumpy. You can see there's a couple of different elevation changes coming out of turn 4 and working your way all the way to the front straightaway. It just is an awkwardly shaped track. They call it the Rock for a reason, right? Because you pretty much get rocked around. Bunnell trying to keep up on the lap down situation. 1.4 second lead for Parker Weekly. Has been able to keep himself out front. Cossey down to the bottom side. Trying to deliver on the championship race. Kevin Savoy in tow. Parker Weekly out of the throttle here. Loses about a half-tenth that lap. Half a second, not half a tenth. Half a second that lap, 24.77. Cossey, 24.25. Jesse Bunnell trying to get himself around a few drivers. There's Tom Gom right in front of him. There's Brock right in front of Tom Gom. Do apologize about that. 21.9 second difference here as Jesse Bunnell tries to work behind the 42 of Tyler Nichols. The championship hopes for the number 17 coming down to the halfway mark here in 2 laps. Parker Weekly, half second into the wall, getting tied off the corner. Fresh air. This track they're getting faster as they continue to progress. Half second the distance here for the 99. See if the 99 saves any kind of tire here for Cossey. Cossey 4/10 of a second lead here for Parker Weekly now. Parker, the number 8. Putting in the energy, putting in the effort. .88 of 175. Halfway as they would go. And the battle for the lead should be on Cossey. These cars are affected by dirty air. We would see about 50 or 60 laps on the tires being the marker of fall off that becomes to detriment. Dustin Haynes, Mike McKaylee having an issue here. They're on the bottom side of the racetrack. Dustin Haynes had an issue. Here's what happened. He got free. Oh. So slow on the bottom of the racetrack. Mike had an issue prior to that. He just, something happened to Mike's car there. No caution. They're still running forward. Mike coming to pit lane this time by Parker Weekly out front. Still 4/10 of a second lead. Bunnell I would almost say, is hoping for a caution right now. Be able to get back on the lead lap, get himself right there in the mix with all these drivers. Cossey in second, trying to work on the 8. Closes in the distance. 91 of 175. 3 sets of tires for the drivers. 8 to the outside, still working the wall. Utilizing this racetrack similarly, you would see as the 1.5 tracks. Rockingham not quite there. 18 down to the bottom, still trying to rock it forward. Able to carry the corner very nicely here. Sees the 8 and the 18. 8 should be able to drop into the corner here. Carry the outside lane. It's going to have speed on corner exit. 8-18. 8 back to the lead. Turn 1's very good for the 18 here. 75 gives up the race line. Corner exit goes to the 18. 8 up into the wall. Oh, rides the wall. Parker Weekly back to second. And here comes Kevin Savoy. Savoy to the outside. Causey back out front. Parker Weekly into the wall there a little bit. There's A.J. Stevens in fourth. Wolf and Barker, Rich Holland, all trying to work their way back forward. A little look at Spicy going to the onboard. A little cockpit view for you. That car just bounces into the corner here. How close he gets to the wall. That's exactly what you see. On board, Parker Weekly. 21 there. That is Mac. Anthony McPherson. Little super guard for that Mustang. Little sit-go love for the Mac. He comes to pit road. Causey half second over Savoy. Bunnell going across the front straightaway. Still on the relative. Trying to close in to Joseph Causey and Kevin Savoy. Right behind Rich Holland in sixth. Has had to work his way through the field. The series all about taking it to the throwback era. All right, folks, we've had at it. We've been doing good. Thank you to everybody watching out there on all of our platforms. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Thank you to everybody watching on the old TikTok platform as well. Hopefully you folks are out there seeing what we've got going on. We appreciate you very much. And we just updated the new notification setting out there, so hopefully it's all working for everybody. You see people coming in and out every once in a while, so we appreciate you very much. Thank you all for being cool, calm, and collected. This is absolutely awesome. And, yeah, y'all are amazing. So thank you very much. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a hydrate break, and we're going to catch up on this action. We'll throw it on exciting for you, see what's happening at this racetrack. It's right there on board the 9, and the 99 going to the inside of Eric Dillingham, 22. All right, back at it here. Kevin Savoy, 1.5 back as Joseph Cossey leads the charge. And current points leading the championship right now. Bunnell trying to work his way forward. Still a lap down. King just went a lap down, so that would be your next eligible lucky dog. As Bunnell has 9 seconds trying to capture that gap right now. Parker Weekly going to work his way back forward as well. 2.3 back. 2.2 back. On corner exit, we'll see what kind of tires he's going to have left. Everybody putting in the effort. Good to see you all out there. Much love to you. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Thank you to all the drivers and everybody that is giving us some cool entertainment value. I appreciate you very much. We appreciate you all so very much and all the cool things that everybody's been doing out there. Thank you to everybody for being a part of the streams, being a part of our platform, being a part of what we've got going on. Thank you to everybody who is tuned in to each race, to all of our streams and all of our to just everything that we've got going on. I mean, thank you so much to everybody who's tuned in each and every week. Couldn't thank you all enough. I appreciate you all for helping make our platform what it is. You know, because without you folks, we couldn't do what we're doing. So thank you very much to everybody for being just awesome. All right, Causey out front, AJ Stevens in fourth, Wolfenbarger's going to be in fifth, Rich Holland in sixth, back where he started. J.D. McKaylee up to Joshua Brockhoff 5. He is working his way forward, and we thank everybody for looking at just look at what these racers have been able to do over the course of the last couple of months of being able to broadcast. We've seen one of the closest battles in championship history that we've been able to see. 2 points separate. Wolfenbarger had the points lead up until a week ago, and then Bunnell was a close second, takes over the points lead, and now Joseph Cossey leading the charge. As we see some drivers deciding to come to pit road early. We'll see if they can do that. Causey is going to put Bunnell a couple of laps down. We'll see if that's going to bring the charge back forward. We'll see if that brings any of the migration back forward as well. The value of iRacing is impeccable. Tom Gom, first driver a lap down. Bunnell leaving pit road. Will have a little bit of a newer tire. Easily 3 laps down. It's easy to go 2 laps down here. We'll see if he'll be able to get one of those back here as he gets to the back bumper of the 18. See if he'll pass on the outside. Should be able to pass pretty easily on the outside. I wouldn't say we try to slow up what the 18 is doing, but the 18 has such a big lead right now that is that's just it's going to be about the pace. And right now the 18 gets loose, comes to pit road, has to lock it down. Hopefully he was able to get that clear. 42 comes to pit road. Tyler Nichols on pit road will go a lap down on pit road. As Joseph Cossey gets into pit road, hopefully has the pace. J.D. McKaylee out front takes over the lead with 50. He was on 58 laps on his stint, and right now the drivers Completing, so look at the pit strategy here. 65 laps, 64, 65 laps on the cycle. It's about right for this this type of racetrack. And we'll see the 12 dive to pit road and see if he's going to be able to get down to speed. Causey able to leave pit road. Kevin Savoy already out. It's going to be up to speed. Be able to get up to the outside and make the pass on the 18 here. Causey up to speed, 18.99. The battle for the lead will be here as J.D. McKaylee's on pit road. Kevin Savoy leads here. 18. We'll have to work on a little bit of the patience here. 99, a little free off corner exit. 99.18. Bunnell trying to get one more of his laps back as Tyler Nichols in front of him. New tires can go a long way here. Tom Gum on pit road. Bunnell will try to work to the 42 here. The battle for the lucky dog is important. J.D. McKaylee here came out, has the freshest set of tires of all the drivers. Kevin Savoy, quarter second, try to maintain. By the math, Causey out of the back bumper. Has enough position spots right now. Does not need to be aggressive. Can take his time. We'll try to work to the outside of the 99. 99 off corner exit. 99.18. 18. 99. Still Savoy's race. 18 down to the bumper. We'll try to run the 99 hard here. Corner exit. We'll go to the 99. 18. Might be able to carry him the corner here and doing a little egg shape. Across the front stripe will be 48 laps to go, 47 laps to go this time by. 99 of the 12. 18. We'll try to, the 2 again. Mike McKaylee gets it twice from Jesse Bunnell. The 18 took the line away from the 99. Mike McKaylee, Jeff Pless. Caution comes out, and Bunnell does not get it. Tyler Nichols will be your lucky dog. And here's what happened. Mike comes off of pit road, or comes off right there, and then just tries to get going here and just up in front. Jeff Pless having to stop. Something happened with Jeff. Here's a look at the contact prior to that. So there is that's Mike McKaylee in the 2 right here. Corner exit, 99 throttles up, goes to get to the outside there, nowhere to go. Causey does his thing. Spicy's going to stay out here. So Rich Holland came out 119. J.D. McKaylee will stay out as well. So Tyler Nichols will be your lucky dog. Jesse Bunnell will get a free pass here. Is ahead of Rich Holland behind him. So Bunnell should be able to get the free pass here, and anything can happen. Spicy came out of 119. He'll be your new race leader. So Rich Holland gets the race lead, and everything gets shaken up, and everything will be changing here as things would progress. Man, oh man. Well, anything can happen, right? It's anything. Anything. check in on our driver camps, see how our fine folks are doing over there. There is AJ Stevens, the number 31, chilling it out. Stevens Motorsports, sponsor of today's race. Make sure that you go and you check out that link in the description. YouTube.com/Stevens Motorsports. Make sure that you give him some love. Thank you, of course, to Joshua Brock for having us on board this season. The number 40 coming off pit road as well. The entertainment value is all here. And then right here, that is the Dillingham. That is the Eric, the 22. A legend in the making, because not only does he drive a semi, but his passenger seat is a sim rig. You know, all the good things. All right, TikTok, y'all have been amazing. I appreciate you. If you want to watch the conclusion of the race, go check it out on YouTube. I thank you very much for everybody being out there. It's going to get interesting. You can check it out on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Find Signature Esports on all of those platforms. You can follow us on X as well, x.com/@RealSigEsports. And we'll see you later. Thank you very much. Got an hour of you guys out there, and I appreciate you. We're going to leave you with Rich Holland out front and a restart getting ready to happen. Come on over. It's going to be green flag racing. We're going. We're green. J.D. McKaylee to the outside. The battle for the lead is on. Joseph Cossey up near the wall. Kevin Savoy ready to rock and roll as well. Let's go, Budgie Bird. Championship Racing, 42 laps to go. Wolfenbarger in tow. J.D. McKaylee out front. Trying to lead some laps here. Wolfenbarger down to the bottom as well. It is go time. 99 down to the bottom, 3 wide for the lead. $18.99 side by side behind the 12. Wolfenbarger to the back bumper, frees up the 18, gives him a bump. The 12 side by side corner exit with a 99 trying to dig. Here comes Wolfenbarger. 18 down, trying to take the lane from the 99. Runs him tight, tries to run him as clean as he can, but right now the bump and run is super important and is something that can happen. 99 to the outside. Battle for the lead is on. 99 pressing. There's the 12, the 1. Wolfenbarger goes around to the outside of the 18. 18-1. Weekly back into the mix. Bunnell right here trying to close it back down. Most laps led would more than likely go to Joseph Causey here. Kevin Savoy still has 40 laps, runs his fastest lap of the race. This last time by 23.29. Wolfenbarger closing in as well. Causey is your pole sitter. Bonus point for the pole. Bunnell trying to work his way back forward. 23.54 has a little bit older tire right now. Causey trying to keep it close. 6 spots to be gained back here for the 17. 139 of 175. Kevin Savoy trying to hold. Wolfenbarger trying to make the pass himself. Needs 11 position points. There's enough drivers in the field right now. Parker Weekly working the outside, trying to get around a few drivers here. There's the 18, the 8. 8 to the back bumper. A little blink for him there. Causey down to the bottom. Big hype. Thank you, Budgie. Much love to you, dear. Good evening, Amanda. Much love to you. I hope you're having a good night. That hasn't popped up on my stream yet, so I don't know why it hasn't. I'll tell you what, this is all good things. All good things. Wolfenbarger to the front. Weekly happening as well. Kevin Savoy, Parker Weekly trying to drop it into the corner. We'll get up into the 1. 18 to the bottom side. Door banging off the corner. Be good to go 8-1. 18. Gonna go back to the inside here. Parker Weekly in front of the 18. We'll let the 99 go by. Joseph Causey right now would have the championship and needs to run a mistake-free end. It's hard to not race drivers, but 32 laps separate him from a championship here as Parker Weekly goes to the outside. Going to run the high side corner exit. J.D. McKaylee back in tow. Bunnell, Brock, all right here. About 4 seconds change for Bunnell. The biggest thing he needs Causey to fall back to him. That right there is asking a lot. 18 to the back bumper to the 99. 99 trying to carry. We'll see the 18 back to the outside. 1 there in the mix. Parker Weekly out front. 99 to the 1. 18 again back into the corner. Joseph Causey behind and in front. We'll have speed back on the throttle a little early. Oh, gets to the back bumper of the 1. Gives him a bump. Not making any friends. Wolfenbarger still in the hunt for the championship as well. The top 3 in points. If any of these drivers have a bad night, that's exactly what you're going to see. 1 back to the front. 18 just needs to maintain. Bunnell on the older tires took the free pass. Has 12-lap older tires in the field right now. Just needs to maintain. 0.8 of a second difference here. 6.3 seconds trying to close back in. A.J. Stevens, the driver he has got in front of him. Rich Holland doing the same thing. Anything can happen. And a win here is insane. Causey to the inside of the 1 again. Drifts up the racetrack here. Going to try to pull the 1 backwards. The 1 able to run the outside. 18. Bounces the corner. Going to get up into the 1 a little bit. He's good. Little wall tap. Not little wall tap. Little net code bang there. That's no big deal. This track is a very loud racetrack. 18 trying to bump the 1 here. Kevin Savoy to the lead. Over Parker Weekly. Weekly. 1:18. Parker Weekly right here. The 18 trying to use the 8 as a pick again. $118 side by side. $18 will bounce the corner, drift up into the 1 just a little bit, has to break off the corner. These two have the battle. Kevin Savoy still out front. Quarter second over Parker Weekly. Wolfenbarger still utilizing that second lane. 18 still trying to utilize the low line to get around the 1 here. Bounces the corner, gets up into the 1 again. So close. I mean, gets up into him, but gets up into the side draft area. That's what he's trying to do. The 1 and the 18, so close to touching. 18's going to drop the corner. He's going to try to pull a slide job. Not going to have the pace or the speed. Might be able to do it here. Can the 1 get to the back bumper of the 18 again? So Wolfenbarger trying to hold off Causey. Causey somehow, some way, having the pace here after running the inside for so long. $22 laps to go. Stevens Motorsports, JB's Paint Shop, NASCAR Throwback Series, an eNASCAR Series in the Gen 6 car right here on iRacing, the platform for sim racing, iRacing.com. Make sure you check out all of what they have to offer. Parker Weekly will make you earn it. And right now at this particular point, that's what we're seeing. Joseph Causey running very close to Wolfenbarger here. Wolfenbarger might have backed the corner off and to see if that car can push himself forward. Right now, Bunnell dropping back the older tire, trying to save something here. Tom Gom, the driver, trying to track him down, came out on 130. Bunnell 10.5 back. If a caution were to come out at any point here, tire advantage goes to Bunnell. Because he's got an extra set. So does Spicy. Here goes Stevens to the bottom side. A.J. Stevens, Rich Holland side-by-side battle for position. Tyler Nichols up 15, your biggest mover of the race. Holland still delivering here. Side-by-side, 19 laps to go. J.D. McKaylee up 2. Brock off 3, but still moving forward. Quiet night for Josh Brock. Parker Weekly, 4/10, now 5/10 of a second. Diesel Hunter coming off pit road. Got the car all worked on. It's going to be able to get back up to speed, get back out of the racetrack. Miz out of the race. Haynes out of the race. Mike McKaylee on pit road. Anthony McPherson on pit road. The 8 and the 18 now side by side for second as Parker tries to rip the wall. Corner exit for the 18. Lap time similar to the nature of what Kevin Savoy is doing. Egg shape onto the front straightaway. 8 battles back on the 18. Running with a lot of space between he and the 8 car here. The 8 knows what the 18 is able to do out of the corner. Watch the drive off here for the 18. The 8 blinks. So Joseph Causey trying to close down on Kevin Savoy. It'd be great to win. You know, he wants to win the final race of the season. To try to knock off and capitalize here. Any caution that would come out in 15 laps to go. Bunnell would need more than just a few laps to be able to get around these drivers. So every little one goes a long way here. These top 3 right behind Tom Gom trying to close in. He's on the front straightaway. He's running just a touch slower than some of the drivers out in front of him. He did come in on pit road. Bunnell needs something here. $13 to go, 1.2 second lead. Causey, Dillingham right there. And a great race so far for Kevin Savoy. Try to maintain. Once he got out, was able to find the lead and not have to battle or deal with any kind of adversity. It seemed like Kevin Savoy was meeting the lap traffic at the wrong time. Hunter down to the bottom side, giving some room to the rest of the drivers here. Bunnell goes around. Diesel just trying to get a few more laps in. You got to get this traffic and not just get in the traffic, but get everything taken care of. I want to thank all of our sponsors over Signature Esports, Search Performance, and iRacing team out there that is putting the team back into, teamwork and doing a phenomenal job of being just absolutely one of the best growing camaraderie teams that we want to put our name on And so I encourage you to check out their Facebook and keep up on what they are doing. Facebook.com, Surge Performance. Make sure that you get out there and tell them that we sent you over. If you want to be a part of that team, they'll teach you a thing or two about dirt out there as well. Absolutely phenomenal. Premier Racing Setups. You see it on the logo there. There's a link that we put in chat earlier. But go to Premier Racing Setup Shop and make sure that you get out there and or PRS Setups and make sure that you use promo code Signature15. Save 15% on your order. Mandarin Racing is a racing legend out there, not only a part of our community, but has been a part of our community since day one. First person to ever subscribe to our channel, first person to ever throw money our way, and is now a permanent sponsor of Signature Esports. St. L Carpet, 757-536-5155. Make sure you check out what Greg Langford's doing out there, because Greg has been an absolute pleasure to be able to work with. He's a specialist when it comes to installing luxury vinyl and hardwood flooring. So make sure you go check him out if you need him. He is in the Outer Banks, Virginia area. Make sure you give him some love. Speaking of Virginia, make sure you check out Dark Horizon Fishing on Facebook. Book him for a guided fishing tour of the Chesapeake Bay area, in the Chesapeake Bay area, James River area over there in Virginia. We love him. We appreciate him. On an iRacing league that we call, that we absolutely love, is the Chop Shop Racing Series. ChopShopRacing.net to join their series today. A lot of the drivers you've seen here, a lot of them have run over there, and we love our Chop Shop family. And last but not least, Beef Jerky Unlimited. BeefJerkyUnlimited.com is the place where you can get all of the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful beef jerky you could ever ask for. It's cheaper than going and buying Jack's Links, but it tastes better, and it's made right here in the U.S. Ships directly to you. 6 bags of beef jerky for $55 plus shipping. It'll come right to you, and you'll love it. 6 laps to go. Kevin Savoy, Causey settling in. This is where Causey needs to be. He needs to just settle here. Doesn't have to win to be champion. Barker Weekly in third. Wolfenbarger in fourth. Tyler Nichols up 15. He's going to be in fifth. Brock catching him. Going to be there to the outside. Good battle here going on for fifth. Brock qualified third. Started from pits. Hoping for a good green flag run. 1.6 second lead here for Kevin Savoy. He's going to be a race winner if he can hold on to it. Interesting takes and interesting facts about all of this is that it is just insane. Tomorrow night we're gonna get rolling in the Xfinity Series, the Cool Dog Xfinity Series here on Signature Esports. It's going to be right here live, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and X. Make sure that you tune in for that. That is going to be an absolute blast of a race. We're going to be at Nashville Super Speedway for week 1 of our own Xfinity Series. Once again, hosting on Thursday nights. Friday, we're going to be back in action with the Chop Shop Racing Superstar Race, or the All-Star Race there for the iRacing Super Speedway. It's going to be the first time I've called the iRacing Super Speedway, but it's not the first time I've been on it. We're going to go 200 plus miles an hour on a 3-mile oval. We're going to see how that one's going to work for you. And then Saturday night, back with Heart to Heart Racing. Sunday night, we're going to be with the Amped Racing Series with a double broadcast with as well as the main event for the Spring Madness Dirt Series. They had preliminaries last night. They should, not last night, tonight. Oh, no. One up on the high side. They need it. Hold on. White flag waves, final lap. Causey. Tom Gum having an issue. Kevin Savoy, Joseph Causey. Causey to the 97. Causey needs a clean lap here. That's all he needs. Kevin Savoy will come around. And for the final time in season number 3 for the Throwback Series, Kevin Savoy is going to be your winner. And by my points calculation, Joseph Causey is going to be your champion. Jesse Bonnell will be back here in 10th. Kevin Savoy, a great battle for him. We'll be able to burn it down here. And man, oh man, what a race that was. Came down to the wire 3 years in a row. Jesse Bonnell tried to short pit. Cautions came out at the wrong time. But hats off to the driver. Man, oh man. Kevin Savoy will be your victor. And here is your race results. Kevin Savoy will come home in victory lane. Joseph Cossey will be P2. Parker Weekly in third. Garrett Wolfenbarger, Tyler Nichols, Josh Brock, J.D. McKaylee, A.J. Stevens, Rich Holland, Jesse Bunnell, your top 10. Gom, Pless, Dillingham, King, Hunter will be your top 15. Gary Freeman, Mac McPherson, Mike McHaley through 18th. I got to go up into the blimp view here, folks. Sorry. And then down the rest of your race results. It is loud. It's loud in my ear. And Dustin Haynes, Jason Miz, and then thank you to Omar for being the race control for the biggest portion of this series. Budgie, give it a love. Your legs held out. Thank you, Diesel, for getting out there. I appreciate you getting out there, my friend. Congrats at P15 for you after having all that. You're awesome. You are awesome, sir. I appreciate you. All right. I had to change the title. It's there. Yeah. All right. It is. Excuse me. Is that time? Start your race winner real quick. It's going to be Kevin Savoy coming home in victory lane. Boy, if lap traffic could fall in your lap, it did. It was everything about trying to get around some of the drivers. Just didn't. It made it difficult everywhere you turned, and then every time that you tried to get yourself in position, it just seemed like the either the lap car was there, and it was poor Mike McHaley.
Yeah.
Mike, he couldn't go anywhere for you. I think he was trying. He was trying to make it easy on you.
Yeah, I'm sure he was trying. The first one was my fault though. I got him right before the exit. Second time I think he tried to make it easy and stay down low, but I went up high and tried to diamond it to get down low, and I was on the yellow line, and I think he even lifted because I caught him like a bullet and bumped him. So I hated that I bumped him twice, but yeah.
It happens. It's final race of the season. You guys only had a couple of guys. Blanky, thank you for subscribing out there. We're getting subs and all kinds of stuff. Look at you guys celebrating. You guys went around in circles for 175 laps. Thank you, Blanky. I appreciate you. Thank you, Spicy, for gifting that to Blinky. Much love, brother. Man, oh man. Kevin, this was a season, brother.
Yeah, it was.
Blinky had a gifted. Yes. I know. I just said that. Good races, Nate. Good job, JD. Interesting season. We talk about you missed a couple of races. What would have it been like to be able to have that battle, and if you were inside the top three there? Because I mean, you gained over the course of the last basically 4 weeks. You gained 12 position spots to be able to keep yourself in contention, and you pushed yourself up there.
Yeah, the missed race at Watkins Glen really killed me. After that, I was in it for wins, and motivation wasn't that high. And man, I missed Chicagoland by just like seconds, I think. So right there, I lost a bunch more, but I didn't have a shot anyways. Even if I got both wins, and the 18, and Jesse would finish dead last, I think I was even with the amount of cars that were showing up. I don't think I could have got to them, but yeah, it is what it is. And I was in this race just to win, and like I said, really didn't have anything to lose. So I was just gunning for it, and yeah, got a game away with it.
I like it. I think this is the way you should race all the time, without a care in the world. Just get out there. Just get out there and give it all. Yeah, well, the HE double hockey sticks era of that one, my man. Kevin, it has been a pleasure to call these races with you. I know that this is the last time for a little while that I'm going to be calling races with you guys. You might still be on our platform, but I'm being pulled into another direction. But outside of that, it has been absolutely legendary to be able to see you come out here. You won the first and second year's championship, able to battle back this season. You were talk of the points, and man, just continue to impress me each and every season, missing races, but coming back out and just being the true Kevin Savoy that we've grown to love and know over the course of the last 3 years with you guys. So, my man, for the final time for a little while, get a victory here. Give your shout-outs.
Well, thanks a lot to you, Jason, for announcing all our races. Hate that you're going to another direction, but hopefully everything works out for you, and good success to you in your future plans. Thanks to everyone that runs the Winston Throwback League. Again, just a great bunch of guys. Congrats to Joseph on winning the championship this season. And put up one hell of a fight all race and all season long. So, and I hate that Jesse got that penalty, man. It kind of hurt the championship fight, but it is what it is. And hopefully he'll fight back and come back next season and give it another shot.
He's finished bridesmaid 3 years in a row.
Yeah, he has.
And I mean,
and he's deserving of one. It sucks.
I thought this was going to be the year, and but I didn't want to give the curse. So that's insanity. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be doing iRacing. I just have the Sim 500 series that had booked me on Thursdays. They ended their season early because of some big conflicts with some of the other stuff they have going on, and because we owe a debt, basically at that particular point, we're going to take on their Wednesday series. But I think if things work out, we might be able to keep it on our keep the Winston on our platform on Wednesdays. But Brock and I still have to talk about it. I don't know. I'm not going to make any formal announcement about that yet. But I want to make sure that everybody knows I don't want to go anywhere. But the Sim 500 is also another opportunity for us to grow. And if we can do dual broadcasts, I think that's good for our platform. It's good for everybody, you and all the other sim racers, and just to be able to grow us, to be able to give you guys more of a platform to be able to just look cool, and because I think you guys are worth it more so than, forgive me, iRacing won't say it, I like these drivers better than I like the Coca-Cola Series drivers.
Well, that's a huge compliment to us, man. Very, very appreciated.
Yeah, you guys run longer races and you put up bigger fights, I think. So, that's the way I see it.
That's awesome. Thanks.
All right, brother. Well, good luck in your races. We'll see you. We'll keep in touch, and I'll be around and not go anywhere. I'm just having to. And I hate ending seasons because I get all worked up about it because I'm like, no, not another one. Then I'm like, oh, it's just gonna keep building, and that's what it is. So, but it's a victory here, man, and that's what's important.
Yep. Nice end to the season, and nice good motivation for the next one.
I think it's going to be good. It's going to be incredible. Regardless of what you guys run, it's going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, thanks to everyone that watches the streams and chats everywhere, and so thanks for everyone watching, for keeping us doing this.
That's what's important. You guys out there. Speaking of which, Spicy gifted 500 biddies. Thank you very much, sir. This is a great season. Fantastic broadcast as always. That's right. Those are Kevin's biddies. Yeah, I don't. Everybody donate more biddies to Kevin. Trying to sneak some biddies in. Hold on.
Ooh.
No, don't do it, guys. Kevin, much later. It's never required. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. My friend, we'll see you in the next one, man.
Yep. Until next time, man.
Take
care.
Yeah, you too, brother. That's the 99. He's 1, 2, 3. What are you, second or third? Nicest Canadian. I can't remember. You're one of them. Second. That's it. That's right. Because it's reversed than you, than Jason Day. All right, man. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
That is Kevin Savoy. He's going to knock it out of the park. Thank you for the shout out for Spicy. Much love. Go check out Spicy's channel. He is an awesome live streamer and content creator. Also, he is Dark Horizon Fishing out there when it comes to our sponsors, so make sure you check him out. We're going to talk to third place real quick because Parker Weekly was on rails tonight. Parker, the dude, the legend, the man, the myth, Buddy, how are you doing? We haven't talked in a minute.
Man, it's been a minute since I've been on iRacing too. I can promise you that, but it has been a minute. How are you doing?
I'm fine. At least you come back and finish on the podium on the last race of the season in the last race of what I do, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. I told Josh and them, I was like, I got home from work. I just got home from being out of town and stuff. And I said, how long do I got till this race kicks off? They said 20 minutes. I said, sweet, I'll see y'all in 2. So got on, turned 17 laps, didn't even qualify real well. Then got on here and ran it. And I was like, man, this feels right back at home, how it used to be.
I love this car, and I love this car for that reason, because it literally gets you into that the brake drag momentum. You can feel and hear the car scrape. It just, everything about this car, combination with this racetrack, just brings the feel of what the horsepower on the cars should do, in my opinion, not just on iRacing but in NASCAR.
Oh yeah, 100%. These are probably. I mean, like when we talked at the beginning of the season, these are my favorite cars. 110% favorite cars. You don't really have to like know how to drive them, but there's a lot of dragging brakes, setting stuff up. Like I was faster on the high line than anybody. Me and Kevin talked about that, but I wore my tires out real quick on this last go around, trying to battle with the 18 and the 1 and 99, and it kind of threw me in a pickle. But like you said, man, these are probably the best cars. This is my favorite car as well.
I think
Yeah.
I think they need to get away from some of the other series and put a Gen 6 series back on it. Like
I really do
if I
too.
had the 10 grand or however much it costs to sponsor a series, I would sponsor a Gen 6 series.
Oh, 100%. So would I. Hey, that may be something we can partner up with.
You know, not a bad idea.
Not a bad
iRacing,
idea.
if you're listening, I might be calling you. I hope you're listening, because, well, I want to make sure that everybody knows that these are some of the best drivers out there, and that's the reason why all the leagues that we call specific leagues for a specific reason. It's not just because they pay us money, but it's also because of the driving they put out. And I've learned how to judge leagues and the character of leagues through their racing and their style, and being able to feed off of input that I give, and which is probably the coolest thing that I've been able to be able to be a part of. And watching you guys grow as drivers over the last 3 years has been immensely rewarding as far as visually and competitively.
Oh, it has been. And like, I mean, we've came a long way. I mean, this group of guys, the ones that are original to the group, have came a long way as drivers, as people. We've built relationships. I mean, it has been amazing. Not only what the racing output has put, but the friendships and the memories that you make doing this with this group of guys. And I will cherish that, forever, because, just happened to be on my computer one night at like 10:30, and I saw Josh's name and it said recruiting, and I clicked on it, and now here we are, and we've become really good friends. And I worked my way up to an admin role, and trying to set an example for some of these guys that are in now. So I'm so thankful for the opportunity, and I'm thankful for you for doing this for as long as you have for us, and putting on an amazing broadcast for us every single week that we run, and keeping up with everything that's going on and being so active in our league, and not only our league but other leagues as well, because I'm in a few others that you do. And I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, for everything you've done for us. Truly.
Well, without great iRacing comes with great responsibility, folks. That's you can coin that phrase now. Trademark. Ching. Sorry.
Yeah. There it
Sorry.
is.
The MCU. No, I'm talking. Parker, it is always a pleasure to talk to you, man. You got a P3 finish in the final race of the season. I know that you did beginning of the season. You were on rails as well, and you get the top off a great end to what has been, I think, the best season that you guys have had. I know the ARCA car is a great car, and I know they made a lot of changes to the ARCA car that kind of took away from the drivability of it. And I was so glad to see that you guys that this league went to the Gen 6. And regardless of what car you guys choose next season, which is going to be coming up soon, I'll make sure I'm going to pull Josh up to talk to him about it. But regardless of what car you guys bring, we'll we'll know that you guys have been yeah, whatever you guys will figure out the right accoutrement to be able to make this work. So
Oh, yeah.
Throwback Series is going to be, I think, live and large for season 4, and hopefully we'll talk to Brock about it, and we'll try to make sure that we can. If I'm not calling the races, I'd love our platform to be able to still call the races. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Uh,
yes, for sure.
so
Oh, and I need to
mhm,
get with you about doing some, not really sponsoring, but I'm gonna put your logo on some other stuff that I'm running. So
love it.
I'll message you about that.
Yeah, I got like 95 logos, folks. You want my logos? Just message me. It's fine.
Yeah,
Just don't
yeah,
use them for nefarious reasons.
yeah.
That's
No,
all I ask.
put on the hood and drive backwards in a race.
Yeah, if you want like signature esports pasties, just message me. We'll find some way to do them. No, I'm totally kidding. Don't. We're good. That's an inside joke from Chop Chop. Anyway, Parker, give your shout outs, man. P3 finished tonight, and wonderful to have you back for the final race of the season.
You know, I gotta thank Coulter for starting this, and I gotta thank Josh for putting up with all of our BS that we go through. Um, and Joseph, congratulations on a crazy season that you've pulled off. And you know, I hate it for Jesse. Jesse is, you know, one of the top tier drivers next to anybody in here, and I really hate what happened to him. But shout out to those two guys, and obviously Kevin and my old boy Spicy. But nah, man, biggest shout out to you for real. So thank you for everything you've done for us from the bottom of our hearts, from the Winston Throwback Series. We thank you.
Parker, it's always a pleasure. I'll be down to talk to you guys in a minute.
Yes, sir.
That's the 8 comes home. P3 tonight and does a wonderful job of doing so. Let's bring him up as we would progress. He is P2 finisher tonight and not without trying, that's for darn sure. But I got to add to the overlay one thing. I mean, I don't want to get carpal tunnel with it. There it is. NASCAR Racing Throwback Champion, Joseph Causey to number 18. Buddy, you had your hands cooking. You had drivers. You were just trying to. I know that it's the goal to win every race, but at a certain point, I was like, if he doesn't stop, he's gonna wreck, and he's gonna lose this, and he has this by like 6 points right now. Like, and then, man, oh man, and finally, everything leveled out. 10, 15 laps to go. Able to finish second tonight. Led a ton of laps tonight. Started on pole. Nothing wrong with the race that you ran. But at a certain, you made me sketch for a moment because I was like, well, this might be a closer race if he gets into something. But man, oh man, what a race you had. Congratulations, first and foremost. Season 3 champion, Series 3, however they want to call it. But you're a champion of the Winston Throwback Series, but and the NASCAR Throwback Series going forward. I can't. It's hard not to call this the Winston Throwback Series because I know that Coulter and Brock started this, and knowing where the roots come from with those two. I know that there was a lot of. I know that when kind of like Stuart Haas, when relationships kind of start dissolving, things need to go in different directions. We see great things happen, and tonight's race could have went south quickly. But you guys only had a couple of cautions and able to make this one work. Walk me through the race and first, and like I said, congratulations on becoming an NASCAR Racing Throwback Champion.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that I let I let the 17-1 jump out there very beginning, and hope I mean, as I figured they would cook their stuff up, and then I just I wanted to play the long game because usually here at Rockingham you got to play the long game because it wears out the tires, and usually you get wrecks, but that usually ends up being a caution. So it was, I played the long game, and it worked out very well, especially that second set. That second set, I grabbed the big lead, and then I didn't want that last caution. I wanted that. I wanted that to go green, but it is what it is. And then yeah, I started. Me and the one were racing real hard. Man, he was racing me real hard. But all is good. He whenever he was in front of me, he was checking up so much, but I was floating it off in there, and I was able to roll better to the corners, and I was like, man, I don't want to stay behind them because I don't want to wreck them. And me staying behind them is going to cause me to wreck them because I got better roll through the corners. So when I finally got around them, that was made it easier. And then I got past the 8. And I couldn't catch the 99. I wanted to. I wanted to win, but it is what it is. I got second, and I got the championship, so that's all that counts.
I tell you what, that is one of the things that I like to see about this race is not just this race, but this season. A lot of never quit. I mean, you came in 2 points behind Jesse, and if it would have went to a tie, you win, right?
I believe so.
But
yeah, I had more
you
wins.
had more wins. That's the first stat they look at is more wins. You had 4 wins over Jesse's 2. But this has been one of the closest battles in Chase playoff style history on my platform between multiple drivers over the course of the entirety of the playoff structure that this race has had. What is it like to push that envelope and to have to always find yourself getting a little bit more and digging a little bit more?
And I think my race kind of tumbled when we went to Texas.
Mhm.
And then it shot right back up when we went to Chicagoland. Like I thought I was gonna be out of it for sure, but then when whatever happened at Chicagoland, and I ended up in the lead there at the end, and I was able to fend off everybody and drive it as hard as I could. Man, I couldn't tell you. I thought at one point after Texas, I thought I was out of it. I just thought, there's no way unless I win the next race or something big happens the next race. It was done. My run was done.
Well, it wasn't done tonight, my man. You did a phenomenal job. Congratulations on just sticking it out. Much love to everybody. I mean, I see the Discord and I see what's going on here. I'm trying to catch up on the Discord and see what you guys are doing, what they're talking about, and what they're saying. And it's an appreciation that goes a long way because I say sometimes people race each other hard enough where they're not making any friends. I think that's one of my favorite things to say. And tonight, I think when it's all on the line, you kind of have to, drive with your head up your tuchus just so that way you can, be forward and continue to move forward. I don't know. I mean, the level of competition here is insane, regardless of where you're at, from the back to the front. Everybody's battling, and you guys got to showcase it this season.
Yes, sir. I mean, it was great. It was great racing some of these guys, man. Even the one, man. Like I said, that battle there at the end, that was hard. That was a hard racing right there.
You
But
guys
hey,
were-
we kept it clean, and
I kept
it was
watching
great.
it. I kept watching the. So I have IC or iRace Control as an app to see contact, right? And I kept saying you kept getting into them, and it was netcode. I kept seeing it hit a 0x on the IC, and I was like, man, they're close enough that the boxes are rubbing.
Yeah, we were pushing the boundaries. That was for sure with the way the car is.
It was fun to watch, and I mean, you guys, every one of you made it as interesting as it could possibly be. So, congratulations once again, my man, champion on the title. Give your shout outs.
Man, thanks everybody for coming out. That did come out. Thanks for the broadcast. Thanks to freaking admins putting on this. This is great. I can't ask for more. I'm glad I was able to get it. I didn't think I was gonna get it coming out of Texas, but Chicagoland and Rockingham worked out in my favor, so it was great, man. I'm glad I was able to do this, pull it off.
And I tell you what, it'll be forever ingrained on our platform. It'll be forever ingrained in the series, and I know that they've got some cool stuff coming your way. So, my man, it was a pleasure, and as always, I hope to see what you guys do in the future.
All right, appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Joseph, the 18, your champion. I'm gonna throw you down with everybody else. Let him have a little chit chat with all of them. The Causey, the Toyota, the 18 comes home with victory lane. That 18 synonymous with everything. JD wanted one podium, brother. There's more racing coming. I know that you got it in you. Nate says good race to JD. I agree. JD was pushing as hard as he can, and I tell you what, this car, this league, the series. Absolutely insane. Thank you to AJ for sponsoring the final race of this series with the Throwback Series. JB's Paint Shop, giving it a big love. Let me jump down here real quick. I want to make sure that I pull the Josh. Josh, are you there? Is Josh there? Okay, no, you're fine. Jump up with me. I had to talk to you. You're the best of the rest champion. Plus, we want to talk about what you guys are doing next season. So you are technically an iRacing throwback champion as well. Having the second, we had the 12 championship drivers, and we have a best of the rest championship. So you are your own champion in your own right now. Congratulations, first and foremost. You started from pits and then you finished sixth. And it just seemed like you tried to have a clean race.
I was on full bore. I came through the field 3 times. I drove it up to inside the top 10 on the first green flag run. Then that first caution, I was in the pits when the caution came out, so I was tail end of the lead lap. I got the wave around, so I started in the back on the next restart. Here I go again, back up through the field, and it was an interesting race. I just tried to keep it clean and went side by side with the Gominator for a couple laps. He made it hard to pass, but it was a good clean little battle there. And then JD McHaley gave me a fit trying to pass him, but he kept it clean as well. And then Tyler Nichols, man, me and him, we were talking in the race chat. One corner he would stretch it out, the next corner I'd bring it back in, and then I dove it underneath him, about wrecked us both. And it was a great race. I loved it. It was an action-packed little one right there. Even though we were all strung out, it was still action-packed in its own right.
It was great throughout the racetrack. I know that I was trying to keep up with the points there, and I've got my little. Every time that one would gain a position, I'd give him a mark, and then when somebody would get, I was like, all right, this guy's doing that. So I was using an abacus for through the calculator. I use abacus.
Oh my goodness.
Abaci, I don't know, whatever plural of abacus is. Tonight it was insane. And you had the best of the rest coming in, and it kind of had it locked in, but it's still a race. It's still for points. You know, if you finish, dead last here, it's still kind of a pride thing. And Rockingham being so iconic with the throwback, not just the throwback series, but the throwback name. It just kind of seems like this has been the, yeah, Tom, you did hear your name. You rang, says Tom. Yeah, I think Josh was giving you some props there, brother. But yeah,
he didn't make it easy to pass.
Yeah, you didn't make it easy to pass. You made him earn it. That's what he said. But man, tonight was synonymous with it. Rockingham, difficult choice for this as well.
Oh yeah, this track being bumpy like it is, and this car having never raced on this track in real life, so it's a interesting little take on a throwback, like throwback schemes to a throwback track on a throwback surface, because it's not even like that no more because it's paved now.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be interesting to see that show up in iRacing, but it was fun. It started out a little loose, and then it would go tight, and then it was absolutely dead on tight by the end of the run. Passing was almost impossible.
Yeah, the only person I could see that could make runs in the long haul was the 18. That's why he's champion, right?
Yeah. High I rating. He did the crime, did the time. You know.
That's what he did. I got my little grandpa up in my lap right now, and he's doing his thing. That's for sure. Josh, tell people about what you got going on for season 4.
Well, season 4, we're gonna bring back Gen 6, and we're gonna be 2005 to 2009 paint schemes.
2005 to 2009. That's awesome. Could I smell what the rock?
Yeah.
Tom, you're hilarious, brother. Could I smell what the rock is cooking down Thunder Alley? 2005 to 2006. So that's a little bit more modern era. You going to stay with the chase format?
we're gonna keep the chase format like it is. We're gonna bring back the same points structure that we had this season in the next season as well. 2 drop weeks in case someone has a bad race going into the chase, and then chase reset for the top 12. Gonna try to configure it to where if somebody in the first half wins a race, they get locked in. That way they don't get bumped out by points at the end. That's one change that I would like to do. Is race winners get locked in no matter what, but then keep everything else the same.
Yeah, it can happen. I mean, I know that Sim Racing Hub's been doing a great job of trying to manufacture that, but I don't know if the playoff structure has that. Is it in there yet? I don't know. Things happen. This one was just fun, man. This one was incredible. I think the way that this one kind of puts itself in perspective, this season was probably your best season, closest battle in points you guys have had, and you had it throughout the entire playoffs.
Oh, by far, this was the most action-packed season we've had to date. Between the racing on track, the heated battles on track, to the heated battles in the points, to all the way up to the final race in the points between 3 drivers, and that's crazy. I never thought that it would come down to like that, or that it would turn into fruition like this, but it's crazy, man. It's been a blast. It's been a joyous ride, and I feel like the second half of the season, the league was really starting to get a hang of these cars, how they handle and how they drive. So that's why we're going to bring it back for next season. We're going to give it a second chance. Probably be about the same size schedule. I want to nail that down definitely. What tracks and stuff, and what year we're going to go for tracks. I kind of want to get it in the area where Kentucky was added. That way we can throw some more scenery into the picture here.
Yeah, we like it. Season starts when?
Right now we're tentative for July 10th, but that is honestly to be determined. I know I am taking a week off.
Oh yeah,
Taking a week off, and then I'll figure out season 4 from there. But that's the plan. Gen 6, 25, 26 schedule, uh, 05 to 09 on the paint schemes, and chase format with the points just as tight like it was this year.
I like it. It'll be fun. It'll be entertaining, and I know that you guys are you're gonna be working on that. And we'll make the announcement, especially on our platform, to let everybody know where you're going. If you're gonna stay on our platform, or if you're gonna be moving over, depending on how those things work out. And but we'll also make sure that when you have the schedule, we'll help make the announcement so that way people can find where they need to go to be able to talk to you as well. So I think that's the most important thing right now, because we want to make sure that your recruitment numbers are up, because this is I mean, you had 20 drivers tonight in a points race that only 3 were really in contention, and 20 drivers showed up. That's pretty awesome for running a 26 race season.
Oh yeah, you've seen it the last 2 seasons. About the 3/4 to the end mark, we would get 24, 22, 18, 16, 12.
Yep.
It would dwindle down pretty hard, and that's because it had such a huge gap in the points that even if you didn't show up, you would finish where you were. And I get it. Why try when you're already there? And that's why I structured the points that way. It'd be a lot tighter. It was great.
Tell
It
you
was a
what,
blast.
it was a good time. It was a really good time. I enjoyed it, and I encourage people to come over and race with you guys. Even though that my voice will be with another platform in August, this will be another benefit to the stream, regardless, because you guys are just going to be able to do good things. I think that's the big key here. So, brother, always a pleasure. Get a championship under your belt as well, and give you shout outs.
I get a bronze trophy. Shout out to everybody that showed up every week and grinded it out all the way to the end. Shout out to you for putting this thing on for our family and friends and fans of the eras to watch us. Shout out to being able to race with my 11-year-old son. That has to be the highlight of my season. being able to go door to door with my son.
I think it's cool. I think it's
Shout out to Kazi for winning it. Shout out to Jesse for almost getting it. Shout out to Wolfenbarger for being in the hunt. And shout out Kevin for winning it. I think I got everybody else. Shout out to Holland, Jeff, Kazi, Parker in the admin room. Appreciate y'all's help this season. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody.
I think that's what it is. And I'm going to do it for you because you both started this. I'm going to give a big shout out to Coulter Jr. I know he wasn't here. I know that life happens and things happen, and I talked about it when it comes to putting this thing together. YouTube meshed this brainchild up, and then next thing you know, you guys you're having some good success here. So it's a big shout out to both of you for having this idea and being one of the first to get out there and I think feel like you're doing it as authentic and doing it as right as correctly as possible.
Correcto. Yes, sir.
It's man. All right, Brock. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you, sir. We'll see you next time.
Yeah,
Our plan is to stay on Signature too.
Yeah, folks, if you haven't followed our second YouTube channel, it's currently Signature Gaming is the tag, but it's going to be Signature 2, Signature TOO. So you can find it out there. I'm trying to get the name changed. I've been working on that for like 3 weeks now, and you know, that's what it is. So that's where we're going to be having our second platform. We're going to grow that up. We have 2 YouTube platforms. One I wouldn't even call it primary. Like, I don't even care if the Signature 2 outgrows the, you know what I mean? I don't care. I just want everybody to have the most exposure they can get.
Oh, yes.
All right, brother. Well,
Be back.
I'll let you have at it. I'm going to say goodbye to all the folks out there, and then I'll jump down with you guys.
All righty.
All right. That's Josh Brock, YouTube Best of the Rest Championship winner. And then Joseph Cossey gets it. Thank you again to AJ for knocking it out of the park with the sponsorship of this season, of this series, a couple of races. JB's Paint Shop. I am going to shout out MCI Graphics on Trading Paints because he put a lot of work into a lot of the paints out here as well. And I'm going to shout out Coulter and Brock for literally bringing me on board. Thank you for Brock for finishing the season out with us as well. If their intention is to come back here with Signature Esports, Wright Lucas is going to take over for me on the Winston Throwback Series. We'll get a couple of races in the beginning of the season before I have to move on to the Sim 500. But we're going to get Bryant and or another person in the booth to be able to carry races on our platform. That's the goal. If it's not Bryant, we will find somebody. And we'll make sure that they're paid and they're taken care of. But I want the quality of broadcast that I get, and I want the quality of streaming that I give as well. And this is a league that I do not want to see not have the relationship that we've built. So, all incredible things, and we've done a ton to be able to continue to push this and be one of the best out there. So, folks, I appreciate every single one of you and all the likes and all the follows, all the subscriptions out there on YouTube. Continue to do so. Grow us. I want to be at 5,000 before the end of the year when it comes to subscribers on YouTube. I want to be at 20,000 on Facebook as soon as I can. And of course, I want to be 1,000 on Twitch whenever you folks have the opportunity. Make sure you follow us on all those platforms. And then we'll get our Signature 2 gaming channel up. Signature gaming channel up. Switch over to Signature 2. And we'll make sure that we have we'll have everything worked out. So we're going to do what we can. Folks, be good, be safe, be kind. That's the most important thing. I love all of y'all. And I will see you tomorrow night if you follow the next stream. And and come on and cheer on the drivers that we get to bring on. And it's going to be a hodgepodge of basically old Signature Esports drivers from leagues that are running some of the biggest series right now to basically from OGs to new Gs. Not the BGs. All right, folks, we'll see you in the next one. Be safe. Much love, Budgie.